What's up guys, Jishin here from CZeroMedia. In today's episode, the Datsun build continues in the garage by installing this 280Z grill made by Skillard. Alright, so we're gonna get right into it. So here's what you get out of the box. Obviously, you got the grill from Skillard. So this is basically what a 280Z would look like if you have a stock turn signal set up up front with the grill coming around it. Skillard offers two options when it comes to 280Z grill. Option number one is obviously OEM replacement. You get to retain this bracket as is, you get to retain the turn signals, and the grill is gonna go around it. Option B, which is the one I have here, deletes the stock turn signals. All I have to do is chop this turn signal bracket here just ever so slightly so the grill fits in here, and installation should be done. Pretty much straightforward. Nothing too complicated about it. Initially, when I announced that I'm gonna be installing the Skillard grill on my car on Instagram, some of my subscribers told me that good luck CZero, because you're gonna be removing the fenders, the bumper, the windshield cowl and all that. And I was like, what, really? Why do I need to remove the bumper and the fenders in order to install a grill? And they told me that there was this guy named Justin, I think it was Dustin, who did the same thing on his 280Z and made an instructional video where he told the viewers that you had to remove basically the entire front end. I watched that video and I don't think that is true. So I want to clarify for the Z community the proper way to install this grill, because I really don't think you need to remove the fenders, because if I had to do that, I would be kind of screwed. So obviously you have all seen that I cut off the lower valance just because I didn't like what was happening with my car, so that's gone, but the fender, headlight bucket and all that's still in place. And I'm gonna try to go ahead and fit this on the Datsun 280Z today. So here's what you get in the kit, right? Obviously you got the grill, which is beautifully welded together. I'm just very happy with the quality of the work and quality of the product. And with the grill comes some hardware. You got here the 2L brackets for up top and then 2L brackets for the bottom. So this hole is going to be mounted to a car like that, and then the upper L bracket piece is gonna be mounted like that, supporting the bottom. And as for the top, you got two options. You can mount the grill like this with the L bracket sticking out in the middle, and that gets basically connected to the side bracket here. Or option B for the upper bracket installation method is that for those of you who don't have this bracket anymore, you can mount, or should I say, you can create your own custom L bracket piece that gets mounted to here, which would extend into the fender here and gets mounted to basically the hood prop mechanism. What I'm gonna do is go with the easy method and retain this bracket as much as possible and try to install the grill as recommended first. I'll probably paint this black too, so you can't really see that. I'll see how everything looks after it's installed. If I don't like this whole bracket thing going on, I might go with the option B where I just chop this off completely and mount on the side. Once I figure out how I mount this, I'm gonna primer this, paint it, clear coat it, and call it a day. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do an initial mock-up just to see what needs to be cut and why it needs to be cut. Obviously you can see here that I have taped up left and right side of the bumper so I don't scratch anything as I'm test fitting this. Let me just squeeze in here. Oh. And show you what's going on. I hope you can see this, but there's an interference there. When you look at it from the side, it is interfering with the turn signal bracket. So that needs to be trimmed in, but as far as I can tell, that is the only piece that needs to be trimmed so far, so that this grill would sit more flush and into the car, right? And guys, I forgot to mention that the reason why I'm installing the grill before I install the bumper is because I don't have bumper mounting location yet, right? For that reason, I really have no idea how high the bumper needs to come up on this car. So I'm gonna use the Skillard grill as somewhat of a guideline as to where I want the bottom upper piece of the lower valance to come up to the bottom of the grill. I'll explain all that later once the grill is installed. Alright guys, and here's what it looks like after initial install. Everything's going well so far, and it looks aggressive as hell. I like it. I actually don't mind the server. To summarize what I just did, I simply cut vertical slits into the turn signal brackets here so that you can slide in the grill. The thing with this grill is that you want it sitting as close to the firewall as possible, because the way this hood opens is that, as you're familiar with these cars, it opens like this because it's a badass car, and if you put the grill too far forward, it's gonna interfere with the grill because the grill kind of bends out like this as it opens, so you don't want this lip catching on the edge of the grill up top. So what you need to do is really have this grill sit as close to the car as possible. And what I'm gonna do now is, because there's interference here, I'm gonna notch this piece on both sides, cut that off, and see if I can get the grill to sit even more tighter. And on the bottom side, no problem here. There's adjustability on the chassis side as well as on the grill side. So I mean, obviously I didn't tighten it down because I'm still playing with it, but no issues there. It fits nice. Alright guys, and just like that, the grill installation is finished. I ended up notching in the corner pieces there, right, horizontally, left and right. Now the grill sits back nice and far enough for the hood to open without any issue. And that, guys, is how you install a Skillard grill on the 280Z if you are a normal user. However, this is CZeroMedia. I am not normal, and I don't exactly like what's going on here. It is easy to install, it looks great, and I love how everything came out, but I don't like the way this turn signal bracket is still exposed. Yes, you can paint it black, yes, you can retain it if you want to, but here at CZeroMedia, I like things a little bit cleaner than this. So the stock turn signal literally mounted in there, and then the left bolt here for the signal was this piece here. So what I want to do is actually cut this whole thing off so it's nice and clean here, and then recreate a brand new L bracket to mount the grill upper piece to the chassis from the turn signal mounting point. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Alright guys, so it is actually day 2 now, as always, how these builds go. But let me show you the final product here. The lower brackets were installed the way it should be, but the upper bracket was something I made custom. Basically what I ended up doing was I reused the L bracket, chopped it up in half, created a new hole, and mounted it to the existing turn signal mounting hole on the left. So the normal mounting location for this grill is completely gone. I just need to spray that so it doesn't rust out, because right now it's just bare metal exposed. So now this gives me more space to run like concealed turn signal setup inside the grill, or run oil coolers in the grill, or even run like JDM horns in the grill. This gives me a lot of fun options.